Hi, Kurt. Thank you for giving us time from your busy schedule to give us an interview. We'd like to ask you 10 questions. The first one being, why do you always wear sunglasses?
It's a it's a trick I learned many years ago. I like wearing sunglasses because when you go out, the paparazzi they see you, and if they see you without sunglasses, like that's like the first picture they're gonna take of you, and they're gonna recognize you. So I just besides it's an image I created for myself. Yeah.
That's a nice answer. Thank you for sharing it with us. Okay, the second one. We thought that you, being the lead guitarist and lead singer of Nirvana, would have confused you because, that's a lot of work and a lot of concentration. But now that you've got a second guitarist, do you act more freely on stage, or what do you think about having a second guitarist?
About having second guitarist on the band, I think it's quite relieving because of course I'm the lead guitarist and the lead singer, but I I have to concentrate as the same because many people might not hear my mistakes, but I do, and it really affects me. So I have to concentrate 100% more. Besides having him in the band, it's very good. We get along on tour very well, but I like being perfect on the notes and to hear myself like perfect. You know, yeah.
People say that you've got depression issues. What can you say about that?
I don't like talking about my personal life, to be honest. But I mean, 6 years ago, when Nirvana was starting, I had this stomach issue. My stomach really hurt a lot, and I didn't know what was the cause of it. Like having 3 meals a day and wanted to eat, but you just can't because either you barf or your stomach burns so much. And the doctors came up with antidotes and drugs and everything to try to keep me off my stomach flu, but it didn't work. So there was a point where I didn't even want to live anymore. I just wanted, to rest. I didn't even care if I had a band, or girlfriends or whatever. I just, the pain, it made me forget all those things. I think that was the main issue of everything because of the drugs. I said I might as well just, if I'm gonna die, I'd rather become a junkie, you know, and die from drugs. So I think that was the main reason. Yeah.
Tell us something about your childhood, something that scarred you for life.
Something that scarred me for life. I'd probably say that I was bullied as a child, because I was really close with a friend of mine who was gay, and everyone thought that I was gay because I was his friend, and that's just not right. Like, it didn't even matter because he was my friend. I didn't mind at first, but then I wrote on cars God's gay just to piss people off. I'm not gay. I wish I were, just to piss off homophobic people. I like to mess with people's heads.
How did you meet your now bride, Courtney Love? Tell us something about that.
Well, I met Courtney on January 1990 at a nightclub. and we just started talking. But I was reclutant to get into serious relationship, so we ended up getting married till like late 1991, and then on 1992 she found out she was pregnant, so we got married at Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. She wore this beautiful white satin dress, and I wore my pajamas. It was quite nice, to be honest. If you ask us about the two of us, I'd say we're like Evian water and battery acid. You mix the both of them, and what do you get? Love.
What's your favorite book of all times?
I think my favorite book is probably Patrick Susskind's The Perfume. I can read it again and again and again. I've read it about 10 times. So if I'm ever bored, like on an airplane or on a train or waiting for something, I just take it off my pocket and I read it. So, like, I'm not a hypochondriac. Like, it just affects me. It makes me want to cut my nose off.
Tell us something interesting about
So,
yourself. Something nobody else knows.
probably that I've always thought myself as like I was adopted by my mother, because I'm actually like from aliens. Yeah. Uh, I always used to think that I was adopted by my mother, and then that she found me after a spaceship left me here, like a different time of like a different planet. Every night I used to like to talk to my real parents to the skies. Um, I knew that there was like thousands of other alien babies like dropped off from different planets, and I was like 100% sure I was one of them. Um, I don't know. It's something I'd always liked to toy with my mind with, because I liked it to be true. So it was really fun to pretend that there's like some special reason for me to be here. Yeah, I think that's it. Something interesting about me.
Well, your fans and us were really worried about you because we've noticed that you look slimmer and you look sick and tired. Could you tell us what's up with that?
Um, well, it's not something I'd like to tell you, of course. But I'm gonna be honest here. I, with my depression, psychiatrists have found in me that I have body issues. I have like a slim frame right now, and I've like I severely try to get myself on weight, but I just can't. So I started wearing layers of like long, um, baggy clothes. But like it's a trademark right now for my band, like the ripped jeans and everything. Um, my bandmate, Chris Novelsi, my band member, is always telling me like, dude, just relax. There are a million chicks that would date you. Um, but I always thought like how ugly I am, like 100% of the time. I remember one day I looked in the mirror and I almost like shed a few tears because I am so uncomfortable in my own skin. Like I can't have pictures of myself taken because I don't like myself at all. I don't think I don't like to think at myself. I don't even think I look good. I rarely look at pictures of myself from my shows because I don't like looking at me. I don't think I'm attractive. And I don't know, I'm uncomfortable in my own skin, I guess.
How did you come up with the title Smells Like Teen Spirit?
The title for one of my band's most famous songs, Smells Like Teen Spirit, came from a piece of graffiti and a misunderstanding actually during a discussion about punk rock with Kathleen Hanna and my girlfriend at the time, Toby Volt. Hannah spray painted Kurt Smells Like Teen Spirit onto the wall, unaware that Teen Spirit was the deodorant she used. I first interpreted it as like a revolutionary statement, and it stick to the song. So I got really comfortable with the name of it.
Why did you name your band
Well,
Nirvana?
Nirvana means freedom, freedom from pain, from suffering, and the external world, you know? And that's pretty close to the meaning of punk rock. So it had to be the name of the band. Yeah.
Thanks a lot for the interview, Kurt.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.